In this video, I'm going to quickly show you the new updates for the Azon product inspector of the AmaSuite software. As I did with the previous video for the Azon Top 100 Analyzer, as well as the keyword generator, you see I added new videos for the version 2 of those software programs. And I'm going to do the same as I did in those other ones with this video, meaning that what I'm going to do in this video, so the purpose of this video here is just to show you the updates and not actually show you everything to do with the software and how to make money with it and cool little tips and all that kind of stuff. You'll find that information in the video that's right under this one you're watching right now. Or if you're in the members area, you'll find a little blue button there just underneath for the older video. It may say older video, but please watch that older video because in that video I show you a ton of cool stuff with the software and how to really use it to make money on Amazon. But in this video I just want to show you the updates. The major update I've done is I've added the ability for this software to search the Amazon.co.uk website. The UK website, not only the US but the UK. That's the major update. And of course, as you can see when you look at the nice layout, I've changed the interface. So I've moved the buttons that were over here up to the main control bar here, and everything is a little bit nicer, shaded a little bit nicer, so I cleaned it up a lot. I added the new buttons down here. Now the changes I've done for the inspector here are very similar to the analyzer. And of course, if you're wondering what's the difference between the top 100 analyzer and the inspector, the major difference is this one searches the Amazon sites as opposed to just extract the top 100 from the different top 100 categories. Again, please watch the other videos to understand that. I'm not going to go through that here. I just want to go through the updates. So let's go ahead and just show you what I've done here. So I'm going to go and just do an example search real quickly here. Hit the start button, so there's no more button over here. It's up over here, and I changed it to start. Take a little bit here. And I do explain a lot about how this software works and the functionality behind it in the other video I mentioned that's under this one. So for example, to give you an idea, you see down here it found all these pages, but it's only going to search 400. It turns out that Amazon just doesn't actually give you any data after the 400th page, or they just don't do that. So if you don't see any data coming up here, that means the data just doesn't exist from Amazon. So this data doesn't magically appear because it's attached to Amazon. It actually is searching Amazon. So if Amazon doesn't provide any information, then the software just won't display it. You see it finished before it even got the 400. That's because Amazon stopped giving results. So it has nothing to do with the software. Software's not broken or anything like that. It's an Amazon thing. But still, this software, it's pretty hard to find anything similar to this on the internet right now. So here's the changes that I've done. So I've already talked about the new change. You can select your Amazon. So I added this new step here. So the step 1, 2, and 3. There used to only be 1 and 2. So this extra step here. And to use all this stuff again, watch that other video because I don't want to go through that again. But here's the next update I did. You'll notice that when you select in here, it doesn't select the entire row anymore. It just selects an individual cell. Now the reason I did that was now you have the ability to say select a bunch of cells like that and right click and select this new item here, copy selected items. And when you do that, now what it does, it just selects the cells that you selected. So if I go right click and copy or paste into a text file here, you see that it puts the data in here in a tab delimited format. Let me show you a little bit better here. If I just selected, say, some of this data, right click and copy that there, and right click and paste, you see it's formatted nicely right from the clipboard, which is really handy, especially if you just wanted all the titles, for example here. Copy those titles and you got them real quickly, or the product IDs, or otherwise known as the ASIN numbers, just like that. So it's really quick, really easy. There's one extra feature I put in there. Another one is if you double click anything in here, you'll notice that it doesn't bring up the page anymore. It used to actually take you directly to the Amazon product. The reason I did that was because it was kind of a little finicky. You'd be clicking in here and all of a sudden you'll have all these pages all over your desktop that are popping up, and it kind of gets annoying. That was something I integrated that I wanted, so hopefully you guys like that as well. But if you want to go to the corresponding page, all you have to do is just click this link here in the product ID column, and it'll take you directly to that corresponding product on Amazon. Another thing I've integrated in here, which is awesome, is the filters, the brand new custom filters. So as before, you still have the one-click filters, so you can click here and you can filter with one click, just like before, on these columns here. But we also have the ability to add your own custom filters. But this is cool. Let's say we select that. Select this button, this new button here, filters. And it brings this up here. And this is all the custom filters. As you can see, the one-click filter that I created there is put into your filter list here. So if you do that with the savings as well, you see that other filters here. And obviously you can add your own filters. Let's say we want to add a filter. Say we want to add a filter for the reviews column. Go add, select the reviews column. Let's say we want to do everything great. We want reviews greater than, let's say, 150. Click OK, and it's been filtered. You can see which row is filtered, column, by looking at the colored header up here. You see those three columns, the ones that are filtered. And so you can easily delete a filter in here. You can remove selected filter. You have to select the filter over here by selecting this cell. You can't select over here, just over here. So say you want to get rid of that one. Remove selected filter, and it's gone, and it updates right away in the background for you. And here's the real cool part. Let me just clear out all of these filters here. I'll show you something that I hope you guys really like. I love this feature. Let's say you have a huge list of products here, like a list of a couple thousand, and you always have a special way of filtering your data so you can find the products that you want to promote. And let's do an example. Let's say you had greater than 100 reviews. You wanted ones that are greater than a rating of 4, and you wanted a commission of at least $5. And maybe you might have other filters in there. Like, for example, you wanted to add a filter for the title column, which you couldn't do in the previous version. So if I wanted a filter for the title and I wanted it to contain a specific word, say I only want to see listings that actually contain the word iPad, because I can see right here Samsung Galaxy tab. Well, you know what? I searched for iPad. I don't want another tab. I want iPad stuff. So if I put iPad there, click OK, I'm just going to get the titles that contain the word iPad. And now I have my filter set. And let's say I wanted to do this later on, but I didn't want to select all these filters again. Well, if I bring back up this filter, you'll see this new option up here. I can save my filter profile. Basically, you're just saving all these filters to one file. So let's go ahead and save. And I'll just call this, I'll just save it, let's say here. And I'll just save it as Dave's Cool Filters -1. Save it whatever you want. I just made that up, obviously. And let's say we go ahead and remove all the filters. And you know what? Maybe we did more searches in here, like say for an iPad 2. Let's do another search. See if we can get a few more items here. So it's building up here. Let's just abort that quickly here. And so yeah, say you finished all your searching. You didn't want to go through and do all those filters again. All you got to do is click this filter button, open up that filter file, click OK, and there you go. Quick and easy, super fast. Now you can go ahead and you can save your project file, save it to comma delimited file, text file, or you can copy. Like I showed you before, you have the ability to select cells and right click and copy the selected items, or what's really cool is you can just use the Control C on your keyboard. So Control C will also do the same thing. So you could see here, Control C, or if you wanted the titles, Control C, then over here, Control V. So that's a real cool extra feature we've integrated in here. As you can see, I added a new button up here that goes to our new Facebook page. Go ahead, check it out, participate in some of the stuff we're doing there. And I changed the icons. I'm trying to think of anything else I changed here. Obviously you notice I moved some buttons down here. So you still have the normal clear filters button here. It used to be up top. So if you click that, it'll just clear out all those filters. You can also clear out the data with the clear button. This is the find, just like before if you want to find stuff. As you type throughout the data, it'll just show you there. And so that's basically it. So there wasn't too many updates, but I just wanted to show you in this video quickly the new updates we implemented into the Azon Product Inspector. Thanks for watching, and make sure you watch the other video that we've included, well, actually the older video that's just under this one. Make sure you watch that to understand more of how this software works and get a good idea of how to use it to make money with Amazon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.